Hey guys, welcome back. So today it's not really a good. Well, it's a good day. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm a bit confused, a bit tired. So I'm trying to keep this quick. So this today I actually had two options because Five Nights at Freddy's 2 either drops I believe this week or it already dropped, came out, and then it was a Minecraft video I wanted to do, but not a gameplay since I can do it, but like I just gotta go through a whole bunch to get the video rendered and supported, all that. So today I'm gonna do a little Minecraft theory, and then tomorrow, either tomorrow between Wednesday or Sunday, between those days, I will make a Five Nights at Freddy's 2 theory if you guys want that. But I might still put it up. So my Minecraft, it's a fun game. Everybody should know about it by now. It's been popular for some time now. I say at least about 2, 3 years now it's been out. It's a very popular game. So here's the thing. I was told by a few people that to make a Minecraft video, and when I told them about what, they said, is Minecraft actually helpful? Is it actually really? Does it go beyond what it just scratches? So I'm here to explain that in this video, and I'll let you guys decide in the comments about it. So here it is. Minecraft is, and for those who don't know who Minecraft is basically a game about letting your imagination run free and doing whatever you want. Great YouTubers who do Minecraft, such as popular MMOs, Gaming with Jen, Sunday, Diamond Minecart, they all do great things at Minecraft. But the great topic that my family and friends have discussed is Minecraft actually helpful? Does it actually teach you more than what you think about it? To do that, let's start at the main beginning of Minecraft. When you start, you play on an island as Steve, as a person named Steve. Basically, your job is your backstory is you were dropped off at an island, or you were found washed up at an island, and now you must survive. At daytime, you're basically safe to do whatever you want, roam around. But at nighttime, monsters come out, they attack you, and you only have a few ways to survive. Either you fight them off, you build a shelter, or you hide. So a place where they can't get you. So I'll take all three of these topics, and I'll show you what I mean by my theory. For number one, your person is dropped off at an island. That alone explains to me that he's on a deserted island. He doesn't know where he is, what he's doing, how he's doing it. So it's a bit, you know, it's good enough to say for a theory. We could say more likely that Steve was at least someone on a boat or someone on a land or something, and something happened which put him on this island. We could say at least that much. And looking from his character, he doesn't really look as if he's been through something that would have tore him up. So we can at least say that to the very most there was a boat incident or something. The next thing we want to do, we want to talk about we want to talk about at least more about this island he's on. It's an unnamed island. You can travel to different islands to explore different things. While you're on this island, you can meet villagers, trade with them, and yeah. So there's no doubt of saying that the island isn't deserted, but there's no doubt in saying also that Steve isn't washed up on this island. Concerning the fact that you start off either in a jungle, in a swamp, or at a beach part somewhere. So that's the first part of evidence that we have, that Steve is washed up on shore due to the fact of him being on a deserted island, because he's not going around looking for islands or deserted islands. So let's move on to part 2, shelter. In the game, you must either create your own shelter or find a village to live in order to survive the night. Because on your first night, you won't really have much to do. So here's the thing. Most cases, you won't find a village before nightfall, because more than likely it'll be midday. Another piece of key evidence to the first part, midday. In most cases, you're washed up in midday, like I said. So basically, it's just a nice big connection between the second part we're just on and the first part. Now, as you're now, because more than likely, like 9 times out of 10, if you're lucky, you'll find a village or you'll find a cave and you can just block it off with some dirt. You'll have to build a shelter. And the way I believe is that it's actually forcing you to work. There's no getting around the fact that they're just going to throw everything your way. You have to do something in order to find it, what you're looking for. Whether it's a village or whatever, you have to find it. And yeah, so that's another thing. You have to put in work if you want to survive. You have to chop down trees, have to turn the trees into a different type of wood or leave it alone. You have to build doors so that the monsters won't break in, and you have to build a bed if you want to sleep during the night. Because, be honest, you wouldn't really want to stay up all night listening to some zombies and skeletons banging on your door all day or all night. And that's another key thing of evidence, basically saying Steve is now washed up and there's people coming to hunt him. So, that's another thing. And the last thing being that you must actually go looking for stuff to protect yourself. For example, everyone knows who's played Minecraft good enough that diamond is the best armor. The game doesn't make it easy to find diamond because diamond is the game actually gives real life features. For example, A, the diamond is deep down into the earth. Is deep down into the earth, almost at lava point. So you have to go a long distance to get it. Number two, most of the ores you find are practically in the same spots as everyday miners find. Miners might find coal somewhere in the beginning of the earth, basically because, it was hard on rock. Then if you dig a little deeper, you'll find iron. Not too deep, but deep enough, you'll find iron, which was basically a type of metal that was heating up. Then if you dig even deeper, you'll find stuff like lapis and stuff. Basically the color types of metals with. Dig even deeper, you'll start to find gold and redstone to help power up machines or to help or for better stuff like jewelry. And dig even further down, you'll find diamond. It gives real life textures of what you're doing. And not only that, but if you also give off key facts that everything you find, you must use in your advantage. So, for example, if you just go mining and just don't use everything as an advantage, A, you'll run out of supplies quickly, meaning you'll have to go back down there looking for some more. And B, you'll become an easier threat. You'll become an easier target to your enemies because now you don't have nothing to defend yourself with. You didn't decide to make a sword. You didn't decide to make torches. You just decided to throw everything away. You took a piece of coal, throw it away. You didn't want it. Now look at you. You ain't got nothing to defend your house with light. So, putting all these three evidence together, from Steve being washed up to shore to you having to put in some type of work, and not only that, but and the last part basically being like you have to find resources in order to survive, and another key element being that it's more likely that you have to do that you'll have to do farming, you'll have to do slaughter, you'll have to slaughter a few animals to get food, or you'll have to resort to farming and you'll have to make the tools yourself. So in the end, here's my conclusion to the theory. You, the player of Minecraft, aka Steve or whoever you are actually the person who was stranded on an island. Let me give you your story of it. You were on a boat and you were on a boat on the sea when a big wave happened to splash you onto land. After splashing you on land, you didn't know of the island. The island the island looked deserted at first, and you had to build a shelter in order to survive, unknowing of the creatures that lived down there. You went down, you built your shelter, and noticed that creatures were approaching your door. Scared of what to do, you decided to try to make yourself a tool to help fight them off. After after realizing that there is stuff in the earth that you can actually get to protect yourself even more, you decided to build yourself some tools to go down there and get them yourself in order to become better and more prepared at them. Fighting these creatures and dying just gives you a better example of what they're capable of, like how much health they could take away, how much health they have, all that. Basically, in the end result, you are actually a multitask job worker who's been abandoned on the island and is forced to survive. As every day is basically a new experience for you, whether you play the game so much or you play the game so little. And it's also the same reason why every time you start a new game, everything is not the same. Think about it. If you Let's take your little great world. You found diamonds, you found gold, you'd call yourself rich. Start a new game, everything won't be in the same pattern. You go back to the same coordinates you were at, and it's not the same. This would explain it why, because every time you start a new game, it's like a new experience to you. It's always something new. Whether in one world there's more zombies over creepers, and you start a new game, there's more creepers over zombies. It'll be a new experience. You'll never know what the outcome is. Everything might still be the same number of gold, same number of diamonds, same number of coal. It'll all be the same, but in the end, it won't be in the same pattern or the same order that you found them in on your game. Think so. That's my theory. You're basically a washed-up sailor who basically made it onto a so-called deserted island, even though you had villagers there, and you basically had to put in work to make sure that you survive. While putting in the work, you realize that you can become better prepared, and each time you fight either a new creature or meet new things or do new things, you find new discoveries each time. That's my theory on it, or basically what Minecraft is. So if you ask me what it is, I say basically it's a way of survival on a stranded island. Basically, basically the game just takes real life pieces on there. You know, hunger, health, fall damage counts. No matter how high you are, fall damage always counts. Your armor is only as good as the materials you make it out of, along with your weapons and tools. Your house is only as strong as you build it. If you just be lazy with it, it's not going to be a good enough shelter, and it's not going to really do nothing. And your environment is only as good as you make it. Basically, if you ask me, it's just teaching you how to survive. It's telling you basically you have to do something if you want to live past this. That's my theory on my path. If you have another theory, or if you believe that you may have, a different route to the theory I just put it out there, then go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Every, all your theories count. And yeah, until next time. By the way, like I said, it's not really a one theory thing. You all have different opinions on something, and you can just throw it out there. I'm not gonna feel any type of way about how you guys feel. It's your thoughts. You decide how you think it goes. If you didn't like this video, it's okay. I really won't be mad. It's your opinion, like I said. So until next time, and I'll be hoping that I'm able to do the Five Nights at Freddy 2 theory. I really have a strong suspicion on it ever since I just seen a good YouTuber called Video Games play it, and it kind of threw some shock into me. But I'll tell you this much, you guys won't believe the outcome that I just thought of today. So, until next time.